I don't see or hear any wolves. What I don't want to do is just run right into them. There's one.
Never felt so cold in my life.
He doesn't see me. So see if we can just sneak around him. Yep, there's another one. I think there's two. I think those are the guys actually who were thwarted on my way in. Probably out for revenge. Welcome back, my friends, to the Long Dark. We just made it into the Riken. And, you know, finally ready to forge. It is evening. And we're pretty tired, so I think we're gonna sleep first tonight. Let me just swap out my torch here so that we have more time to figure out what we're gonna do. Yeah, we just got here. I think we want to let's go back outside for a minute and drop our meat so that it doesn't spoil. Oh, we've got rabbit carcasses. I forgot about that. Alright, we're going to take those. And we're going to tear those down before we go to bed tonight. So we're going to forge in the morning because it's getting late and we are tired. But we do need more, I think, 9. So we're going to need 8 just for our knife and... Hang on. What do we need? For the hatchet, we need 5. And for the knife, we need 3. So that's 8. Yeah, so we need 8 just for the knife and the hatchet. And then we'll want, like, maybe 8 more. So that's 6. So I think we're going to want to... That's 8. I wonder if we can get all of those. Alright, I'm going to put this out. Hopefully it's not too dark. Let's try to tear this down. It looks like we did get 8. So that's good. Even though it's now too dark.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Yeah, you're tired because it's late. And because you're tired. No more reason than that. So, I think let's... light this up. So now we have all the scrap we need. We got all the coal we need, pretty sure. Yeah, plenty of coal. There's our beautiful forge. So let's head upstairs. Actually, let's do a quick once-over on this bottom level. See if there's anything interesting here worth grabbing. Oh, yeah. Poor guy. Probably had roughly the same idea I did. Alright, I don't see anything else down in this area here. Let's go into the side here, pilot room, or whatever you want to call this. See what they got here. Yeah, we're really getting tired now. Oh, look at summer soda. That's nice. Really getting tired now. I don't know if we're going to have time to tear down all these rabbits before we want to sleep, so we might just do that tomorrow. Let's take a little look in here. Pinnacle peaches.
Take this food.
Yeah, definitely going to take that. Definitely going to take that. And anything in here we want? Thermos. Love it. Alright. What else?
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Okay. Everything else outside we're going to check out later. I love how this is sort of just floating. We got a sewing primer. I'll take that. Another can opener. We can scrap that. Anything under here? No. Okay, we are going to sleep here tonight. Getting really tired. And then we will see about everything else in the morning. I wonder if we have time to just like grab the meat off of these rabbits. Let's see how long that's going to take us. $11 minutes? Yeah, let's do that. Minutes. We'll do that one too. And I think we have enough calories to go to bed, and we can go down and eat in the morning. So let's drink. And then we'll see, just make sure we only sleep for enough hours that we have calories for. We don't really need to sleep for 10 hours. Yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, it's morning. Drink some water. And yeah, I think we're
I could eat anything right now.
pretty much ready to go. Let's head downstairs, eat breakfast. And then we will get cracking on the forge. Eat the fish. Some venison. Some more venison. Alright, and I'm gonna leave all these here. All that stuff I'm gonna leave here. Okay, let's head inside. And we will light a torch. Doesn't need to be a really good torch because we're just going to use it to light the forge. And was there anything else in here we didn't grab? More coal. Not much else in here. One more piece of scrap. Alright, that's probably enough. So let's light it up. Yeah, let's light it up, and I guess we'll just get forging. Alright, so we forged a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna just go grab some food, and we're making a little bit more water because we're out of water. But we did get a whole day of forging done. And got our hatchet. Let's eat that. Let's take these. And all that. Head back inside. We're going to cook these up. We're going to make a little more water. And then we're going to go to sleep. So a good successful forge trip. We made a hatchet. We made a knife. We made, let's see, 7 minutes till melted. We made 20 arrowheads. So, yeah, not bad. And actually, we have 2 of these can openers. So I'm going to harvest one. And maybe we'll make a couple more arrowheads. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, let's go to sleep. So we are very tired. I know it's morning, so we won't sleep for too long. But for now, we really do need to get some rest. So we'll drink some water. And sleep for maybe, call it 6 hours. Just to get a little bit of fatigue back. Let's see, what time is it? Midday. Alright, I don't think that we have a lot of time to spare to break down these other rabbits. I'm going to leave them out here. I'm going to leave them right out here. Maybe one day we'll come back for them. But we're running a little bit low on food. And so we need to get going. We're going to go out the top of the Riken because there's still areas that we haven't explored yet. And yeah, successful trip. I know, uneventful. Love it, love it, love it. And we do not yet have cabin fever risk, so that's pretty good, because often that is a side effect of the forge trip. Unless you forge at Muskeg, in which case you're outdoors. But it's kind of nice to not have to worry about that. Head in here, see what's what. Yeah, it's pretty cold out. Alright, another memento cache. This is the one that somebody in the comments was talking about when we first came here and we didn't search the Riken. And I had said that I was going to come back. And come back we did. Alright, so that's over this way. So, yeah, let's head over there. So, good forging trip. Yeah, don't know what to say about it. Totally uneventful. After all of the effort it took us to get here. Thought I heard something. And this is where we ran into those wolves, and here's that rock that we threw to try to distract them. Actually, I'm going to leave it.
can't feel my hands.
It'll remind us. And because there were wolves on our tail, we never did get a chance to take a look inside these little boats. So we're going to take a look in these boats. Wow, that sounds pretty close. That sounds pretty close.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Need to be a little careful here. That sounds very close. I don't see them, but that sounded really close. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Usually there's something here too, but maybe. Feels like they're right around here somewhere. I don't see them though. Tin of sardines.
Is it food or?
I don't know, 47%, I'll take it. I didn't see it, but I did see the little, that there was writing on it. Okay, we are cold, but there's wolves, like, right nearby. There they are. There he is. We're not stinky, so... He hasn't seen us yet. See which way he goes. Okay, he's going off that way. So if there's one down there, there's probably not one up here. So maybe we can come up here and go get at it the other way. Grab those marine flares that are in that cache. Let's head into here. Warm up a little bit. So pretty sure we searched this already, but we'll take a quick look. Just take a quick look around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we searched this already. Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can... Yeah, let's take a quick warm-up nap. Since we're still a little bit tired, and it's still relatively early in the afternoon. Help us warm up a little bit. Okay, there is other stuff over here. I'm gonna be a little careful because I don't know exactly where all the wolves are. Oh, look at that. Let's grab that. But there's a metal box. And then, of course, the memento cache. But yeah, it can be sometimes very wolfy around here, sometimes not. It's hard to know. So, just need to be a little bit cautious. Here's that metal box.
This'll come in handy.
Wool toque, actually. Is that better than what I got on? No, probably not. And the first time I came over here, it took me a long time to find this box. But there it is, right there. Bunch of marine flares. Alright, let's head inside. It's getting chilly out here. I love all the wind noises on the heavy machinery. It's just really kind of, I don't know, creepy, I guess, is the word for it. Okay, so we have now forged. I think we could spend some time here, you know, gathering up what's left to gather up, but I actually think that the best move is to get out of here. Because we're pretty much ready to, start crafting. I think we've got everything we need in Coastal Highway to start crafting some decent stuff. And if we stay here too long, we might run out of food. So we will be back eventually, if nothing else, to grab this bag of salt once we make our salt box. But yeah, I think it's probably time to just boot it out of here. So we'll go back out through that mine. We might need to spend a night here. Alright. We might need to spend a night. Wow, it is really loud. Really, really loud. Really loud. Okay.
My fingers feel numb.
Let's, Wow, we're walking in the wind. It's very, very windy. Could be a bear here, so I want to just be cautious. There could also be a wolf here.
Die if I don't warm up.
I don't see the wolf and I don't see the bear. Alright, let's head up. Last time we were here, we saw some saplings, which we could not get because we did not have a hacksaw. Now we can take them. We have both a hacksaw and a hatchet, so... Alright, let's head inside. It is very, very loud out there. It's a lot of wind. Alright. Let's spark up the lantern. We're going to bring the hammer back. Sometimes we leave the hammer at the forge. Grab some more coal as we go. Sometimes we leave the hammer at the forge. But I think we're going to bring it back to try to keep hammers at our bases for acorns and fishing. Hammers are very useful for clearing frozen ice fishing holes because they do not wreck as easily and they are repairable, unlike other things. Renewably repairable, let's just say. Unlike other things that you can use to open those ice fishing holes. So we're going to bring the hammer back. We're going to leave it at Coastal Highway. Grab some coal as we go. So yeah, it's been a successful trip. We have done all the forging we want to do. We are leaving probably with as much coal as we came with. Unless it's too heavy, in which case we'll leave a little bit here. We could even take a little bit of salt. Yeah, I'll take that. We can use that to make ptarmigan broth if we ever find ptarmigans. So yeah, pretty successful trip, I would say, so far. I guess we can't count our chickens before they're hatched, so to speak. It is so windy out there, you can hear it from in here. Alright, now the question becomes, do we stay here one more night? Do we have enough food? Or do we make it all the way? Let's try to make it all the way. Because I don't think there's any more low-hanging fruit type food to be had here. Drink some water. Yeah, it's so noisy out there. But we have another mine to go through. I don't know, we'll see. Well, it is sunny, so... It looks like, sounds like the wind is dying down, actually. So that is good news, at least for now. Bodes well for our trip back. So, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we'll make it all the way. If not, we may end up being super tired. But I don't think it's going to kill us. Even though we don't have a bedroll. It'd be really nice to have a bedroll. That would make this a lot easier. We could go to the Harris home basement. Kind of a little bit of a halfway point, and we could sleep there if necessary. Now, I don't think we have any food at home either. So we are going to need to figure out how we are going to survive and not lose our well-fed bonus while we craft our bow and arrows, and before we can do our first hunting trip. But you know what? One thing at a time. That is a problem for another day. Did I miss it? Yeah, I did. Here it is. This is where that wolf was on the way in, so looks like there's an invisible wolf wall, or at least that's what it felt like when we were here earlier. There's an invisible wolf wall here, so probably that means we're safe right here. So that's good. Getting cold, but we are going to be indoors soon.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
So yeah, goodbye once again to Desolation Point. Try to make it through Crumbling Highway as quickly as possible so that we get home before dark. Eat the food we have on us, and then figure out how to get more. That is the plan. So let's execute that plan. And we are probably not going to be able to spend a bunch of time warming up. But at least we get an extra 3 degrees from the lantern. So that's good. And there's not a lot of coal to be had here because we just grabbed it on the way in. So that is one less thing to distract us. Because you know how we love to grab all that coal. And so we'll see. Hopefully we'll make it before dark. At least to Misanthropes. And then we will have to figure out how we're going to get food to take us through our crafting situation. But the good news is, once you've already pilfered these caves, it's actually, or these mines, it's actually pretty quick. I know I saw some coal there, but I'm just going to leave it. It's actually pretty quick to get through them. And Crumbling Highway is not that big. It should be pretty quick to get through that too. So I think we're going to be okay getting back home before it gets dark. So I think we ended up with 20 arrowheads. So that's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. I don't think we're going to have to go forage again for a while. If at all. Alright. Now I know we were going to come back and get the stuff that was on the low road, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to leave it there and just try to make it back. I am going to grab a torch though, just in case I run into one of those wolves that bugged us so much on the way in.
I'd eat anything for a buck now.
I hear birds. I'm not sure. Is it, I think it's the corpse up ahead. I don't think there's a carcass left here. I think we got them all on the way in. Yeah, it's a corpse.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
One more coal. May as well grab it. Nope, not a corpse. Or at least that wasn't it. It's the cleanup. The cleanup. Okay, this is where it gets a little dicey because obviously choke point. I don't see or hear any wolves. What I don't want to do is just run right into them. There's one.
Never felt so cold in my life.
He doesn't see me. So see if we can just sneak around him. Yep, there's another one. I think there's two. I think those are the guys actually who were thwarted on my way in. Probably out for revenge. Okay, I don't think they're going to notice me until I get over onto the road. Once I get on the road, then I will have to hightail it to the exit here, where Crumbling Highway meets Coastal Highway. Make sure I know where they are. There's one. That's probably the nearest one. Yep, here's another torch from before. Alright, I think I'm good. Just head down here. And they may see me, and if they do, I'll just run for it. But I don't think they're even going to see me. Here's another torch, just cleaning up as we go. Oh, now I'm heavy. That was probably not worth it, but anyway, we'll see. Alright, so still light out, so that's good. almost home. Gonna need to eat something soon. I think we have stuff to eat that feels kind of safe. We've got
I need to find food.
40-something% sardines. Sardines are always risky, but 40-something% should be okay. But just in case, we'll eat them right before we go to bed so that if we need to sleep it off, we can sleep it off. Alright, I feel like we're in the home stretch here. We do need something, though. How about this Summit Soda? Yeah, and we have 11 cattails, so I think we're going to be okay until morning. I would love to find a wolf-deer situation. There's the deer. I wonder if there's a decent wolf nearby. That'd be awesome. See if we can scare this guy. Get these guys to run off towards a wolf or something. That'd be pretty cool. It's getting cold, but, you know, if I could find a wolf and I can bag one of these deer, that would just sort of cement my food situation, which is otherwise a little bit dicey. So let's see if we can't do that. I'm not going to bother grabbing this one because already heavy. Can we find ourselves a wolf that is close enough to make it make sense? Yeah, I don't know. We might want to do this tomorrow morning. It's getting late. It's getting cold. Unless there's a wolf right around this corner, it's probably not worth it. Yeah, I don't see one. Alright, we'll worry about that tomorrow. For tonight, I think we want to eat, sleep, warm up. We could go up there, but it's risky because the bear could be at home. So we're going to go the long way.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah, I know we're getting hungry again. Yeah, I don't know. We might lose our well-fed here, but got to keep perspective. We just foraged. We've got everything we need to get out of the early game and into the mid-game. So, keep our eye on the prize here. Keep our eye on the prize. I hear a wolf. Alright, let's just eat one of these, just to make sure we don't unnecessarily lose our well-fed. And those deer will probably still be there tomorrow. So if we can find a wolf, we might be able to get the deer tomorrow morning. And it'll be just as good. There's another one too, actually. There's another one. So we might be able to... We ought to be able to find one of those 3, 4 deer tomorrow morning. Not try to do too much in one day. Alright, let's head inside. Okay, so we're gonna head upstairs.
Never been so hungry in my life.
We're gonna eat some stuff. Do we have a... We don't have a whole lot of water either, but we'll be okay. We've got some teas. We can always drink teas as well. Alright, so let's try this. Keep your fingers crossed. Yep, so far so good. Let's eat this. Alright, let's eat a few of these. Drink some water. Oh, we're not thirsty. Alright, well, let's sleep then. 10 hours. Oh, we got an aurora. It's probably a good thing we didn't stay out last night then. Drink some water here. It's probably a good thing we didn't stay out last night. Alright. And we're not over heavy, so that's good. And we still have some food in our belly, so that's good. It's light enough to read because of the aurora. Probably. So, I don't know, let's read for an hour. While the sun comes up. Do another hour. Harvest some of these things, and then we'll sleep for one more hour, and then we'll see if we can't do a little bit of a wolf trick to get some breakfast. Do that one too. Alright, let's go find ourselves a wolf. Drink the last of our water here. Alright, we need to make water, we need to find food.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, I know. I know. Maybe we should leave some of the heavy stuff in here. So, let's see. Leave that there. Leave that there. That's not heavy stuff, but even so. Okay, let's leave all these for now. Let's leave that. That. One of those. Is this fresh? It is. Alright, let's head out and see if we can't find ourselves a wolf to help us take care of some of these deer. Alright, it's chilly, sunny. Let's make sure the deer is still here first. Windy. I don't see him anymore. Yeah, I don't see him. Alright, well, he may have despawned during the aurora. It's possible the other deer have as well. So before we go find a wolf, let's make sure our deer are still here. Because it would suck to lead a wolf over here and then be caught with our proverbial pants down on the deer front. So I'll have to see what we got. Man, it is cold. It's also windy. I don't think we're going to be able to do the wolf trick with this much wind.
Making my head feel thick.
Okay, definitely deer over there. Alright, I think it's too cold. It's too windy to do the wolf deer trick unless we use a flare. And even then we won't be able to harvest.
Goddamn freezing.
So I think we're going to have to wait out the wind. So we are going to have to eat something else. Oh, actually, wind is gone. Wind is gone. I heard something. Oh, I thought I heard something. It sounded like It sounded like the. It sounded like the wailing, like the machinery in the wind noise. But it could also have sounded a little like a bear. So I don't know. It scared me. Okay, let's see if we can't find a wolf. There's our deer over there. Let's see if we can find a wolf. Meantime, we're going to be cold. But I think we got to do it because we are running really, really low on food. And if we want to preserve that well-fed bonus, which I think is worth trying to do,
All I could think about is food.
then we're going to need to think about food. As Will likes to say. Is that a bear way over there, or is that a wolf? A lone thing you can see from here. It's probably a rock. Nope, looks like it's a something. It's probably a bear. Ah, that's a wolf. That's a wolf right there. Let's grab that guy. And see if we can't get him to kill the other guy for us. Eat one of these. And maybe eat another one. There we go. Okay, come on, Mr. Wolf. Meanwhile, we will grab a torch. And I will happily lead you to a large, fat deer. I think it's a stag, actually. So I think you'll be happy with it. I think you'll be very happy with it. As long as it's still there. Which I thought it was, but I'm not seeing it now. I'm not seeing it now. I am not seeing it now. Okay, well, that's a bummer. I was pretty sure it was still here. But I'm not seeing it now. Alright, what are we gonna do with you, Wolf? Oh, there it is. There it is. Excellent. And there's another one. Okay. There's at least two. Alright. Let's see if we can't get you to pick up on one of these guys. Yep, looks like he did. He didn't really go after him very well, though. There we go. Alright. Good stuff. Hopefully, we will not have a sudden gust of wind put my torch out. That would kind of suck. Hey, wolf. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing lit before he comes back. Looks like a blizzard, and it looks like we will not have time to finish up our water here. We did manage to cook our fill. We did manage to take everything valuable off of this deer. But can we relocate this fire? Let's try it. Can't relocate it without a match, but we can potentially... We have a lot of coal, so we can potentially at least make some more water here. Maybe we can even wait out the blizzard. It's possible. Looks like the wind has shifted, but we might be able to actually relocate this fire. We might be able to see if we can relocate it without using a match. Looks like we might just be able to. And if so, we'll just keep making some water and see if we can wait it out a little bit longer. thing we have a lot of coal. Looks like it's too windy now, so we may need to try to reposition this fire as well. See if we can do it. It's nice to be around a tree where we can reposition fires as needed.
That didn't work.
Assuming that they light. It's a long blizzard, though. It's taken an awful long time.
That did it.
That did it. Good thing we got... Oh, too windy to sustain here now. That's weird. Oh, it sounds like it's dying down. Alright. Okay, sounds like the blizzard is over. Just gonna grab this. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to come back for this stuff. But in the meantime, I'm going to eat this one. And maybe we'll eat one more. And then we're going to head back to Misanthropes. So that we can find a bed to sleep in. And then tomorrow we'll come back and pick all that stuff up. So I think the easiest way to get back to Misanthropes in the dark when it's snowing and you can't see anything is to head out to the edge of the ice and then just follow that along. So eventually we'll get there. We shouldn't run into too much trouble between now and then. We have some warm teas in our flask now that we have a flask. So that's good. I hope I'm going the right direction. Let's just drop a stick and see. So that's north. So that's south. So, yeah, so this is right. That's Misanthrope Island right there. Or it should be. So, not sure what that is. Oh, it looks like another carcass. Okay, well, that's good to know. We might have to come back here tomorrow morning. But right now, just want to get safe. I don't know if that washed ashore in the blizzard or if the... I don't know how that got there.
Can't feel my hands.
But if it's still there tomorrow, we might take at least the hide off of it. And maybe the guts. And who knows, maybe the meat. I don't know, we'll have to see. But it looks like we are almost home for the evening. So that was pretty good. We were wondering where our next meal was going to come from, and we found it. So that's excellent.
Too cold to think.
Now we just need to get home, get some sleep, and then we'll be able to take stock and start crafting probably tomorrow. Just grab this. Actually, we're going to leave that here. Alright, let's head up. Head inside and head to bed. Oh, we got cured gut here too. Alright, grab that. Okay, drink some water. And we will sleep for 10 hours. So we managed to survive that blizzard. Gotta stay calm, have some coal on you. You can move your fire when the wind shifts, as long as you're near a tree or something good like that. Fully rested. Alright, let's see. Harvest that guy. Yeah, so it is definitely possible to... Let's drink some water here. Read a little bit more of our book. Another hour maybe while the sun comes up. Maybe one more hour. Alright, getting lighter. Sleep another hour or so. Okay. Well, here we are once again at Misanthropes, and we are going to call that an episode. It sounds kind of windy out there. What did we do? Well, we managed to forge. We came back here. We've got all the arrowheads that we need. We've got our hatchet. We've got our knife. We just bagged ourselves a deer, so we've got some food. We are ready to craft, so next episode we're going to go grab that food. We're going to bring it back to our base. We are going to start making a bow and arrow. And if you like this episode, give us a like. If you got any comments, feel free to slap a comment down there. And if you want to know when the next episode comes, usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, subscribe. And YouTube will let you know. And then we will see you in the next episode.